first trick which I am going to tell you is multiplication of two-digit numbers by 11. So whenever a two-digit number is multiplied by 11, so it's a very simple trick. Let's understand this with examples. Now suppose if I ask you to multiply 26 by 11. So whenever you have to multiply 26 by 11, so you just have to create the gap between 2 and 6. So whatever two-digit number has to be multiplied by 11, just create the gap between the digits of that two-digit number. So I have created the gap between 2 and 6. Now in between this gap, you just have to insert the sum of the digits, that is 2 plus 6. 2 plus 6 is 8, so you just insert 8 in between and this is your answer. So whenever 26 is multiplied by 11, you will get 286. So see how simple it is. Now let's take another example to understand the same thing. Now suppose 41 multiplied by 11. 41 multiplied by 11. So again we have to create the gap between 4 and 1, and in between the gap we have to insert the sum of 4 and 1. So sum of 4 and 1 is 5. So 4, 5, 1 is the answer. So whenever 41 is multiplied by 11, you will get 4, 5, 1. Okay, so the next trick is let's find out the square of numbers ending with 5. So whenever we have to find a square of numbers ending with 5, so it's a very simple trick. Suppose if I have to find the square of 65, so 65 can be written 65 into 65 can be written like this. So the first two numbers will be the product of 5 and 5, that is 5 5s are 24. And one of the 6 we have to increase it by 1, and then you have to multiply with the other 6. So 6 plus 1 is 7. 7 into 6 is 42. So this is your answer. So whenever a number ending with 5, we have to find the square of that number. So it's very simple. 5 5s are 25. Last two places will be 25 fixed, and one of the digit has to be increased by 1 and then has to multiply by the other digit. So you will get the answer. Suppose let's take another example to understand the same thing. Suppose 45. We have to find the square of 45. Since 45 is ending with 5, so 5 5s are 25. Last two digit, and 4 plus 1 is 5. 5 4s are 20. So this is the answer. Now let's take another example. Suppose 75. Square of 75. So again last two digit. 5 5s are 25. 7 plus 1 8. 8 7 are 56. So this is the answer. Very simple. Okay, so maybe up to 10 or 20 you all might be knowing the square of the numbers, right? But it becomes very difficult when we are asked to find the square of a 3-digit number. Now let's see the trick to find the square of a 3-digit number. Now this trick can be further divided into two categories. First category is when the number is less than 100, 200, 300 and so on. And second category is when the number is more than 100, 200, 300 and so on. So we'll take the first case and we'll see the example. Now the first case is when the number is less than 100. Now see how I'm finding the squares quickly. Now suppose let's take an example. Suppose 98. You have to find the square of 98. Now 98 is approaching 100. So here the base will be 100. Base is 100. Okay. Now 98 square. Now you just have to see like this. 98 is less than 100 by how much? So 98 is less than 100 by just 2. So what we are going to do, we are just going to subtract 2 here, and whatever number is subtracted, we have to find the square of that number. So 98 minus 2 will give you 96. Now 2 square is 4, but since at this place we want a 2-digit number, therefore I am adding 0 in front of 4 to make it as a 2-digit number. So after making this a 2-digit number, you just remove this sign. So 9604 is your answer. So see how quickly I got the answer. Similarly, we can go for the next example. Suppose if I have to find the square of 97. So again very simple. 97 is less than 100 by 3. So 97 minus 3 and the square of 3. Now 97 minus 3 is 94. 3 square is 9. I have to make a two digit number, so 09. So your answer is 9409. Very simple. Now one thing which we have to note here is, here the base was 100, therefore the left hand part of the calculation has to be multiplied by 1. Since any number multiplied by 1 will give the same answer, that's why we got the same 96 here, same 94 here. So whatever is the base, we have to multiply the left hand part of the calculation with that base. If it is, the base is 100, we have to multiply by 1. If the base is 200, we have to multiply by 2. Now let's take another example. Now suppose if we have to find the square of 205. Now 205 is more than 200, so here the base will be 200. Okay, so 205 is more than 200 by how much? By just 5. So we just have to add 5 here. So whenever the number is less than a particular base, we have to subtract. Whenever the number is more than a particular base, then we have to add. Now since 205 is more than 200, so therefore we are adding here. Now whatever number you're adding, you have to find the square of that number. So 205 plus 5 will give you 210, and 5 square is 25. Now I told you the left hand part of the number has to be multiplied with the base. So here the base is 200, so therefore this number has to be multiplied by 2. So when I will multiply by 2, it will give 42025. So your answer is 42025. So this is the square of 205. Now let's take another example to understand the same thing. Suppose if I ask you to find the square of 297. Now here 297 is approaching 300, so therefore the base will be 300 here. Now since it is less than 300, so we are going to subtract. So 297 is less than 300 by how much? By 3, and again the square of 3. Now 297 minus 3 will be 294, and 3 square will be 9. But as I told you, we need a two digit number here, so in order to make it as a two digit number, we have to place 0 here. Now since the base is 300 here, so therefore we have to multiply 294 with 3. So 3 4s are 12, 9 3s are 27, 28, 2, 3 2s are 6, 6 2 8, 09. Just remove this sign, so 88209, this is the answer. So this is the square of 297. So see how quickly we got the answer with these tricks. Okay, so just to practice, I have given you some questions kits, so you can go through this.